I am your new host. I am Josh Rodriguez. I was here last week. If you didn't get to see that video, check it out. We gave our preseason picks. Madden gave its preseason picks. We reviewed the MVP award, all that good stuff. Once again, like I said, my name is Josh. You can follow me here on Twitter, here on Instagram. I don't know where our editor is going to put what, but just follow me there if you want to get to know me better, if you want to trash talk, all that good stuff, because it is man versus Madden. I am going against you, and we are going against Madden, so I think we should, get to know each other a little bit, Let me see what you like, what you don't like, who you don't like. I love fantasy football. We can talk fantasy football all we want. And another reason why we can talk fantasy football is because this has something to do with our huge announcement that I teased last week. DraftKings is now a current sponsor of Man vs. Madden. It's September, and we all know what that means. It is time for football. This year, you can play free fantasy football for your share of $3,500, in part because of our partnership with DraftKings without making a deposit. That's right, no money down. Here's how you do it. Step 1, click the link in the description. Step 2, draft your favorite fantasy football players. Step 3, watch your players rack up points as they compete for first place. Make sure to act fast because the contest closes at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Time on September 8th. That's Sunday, right when Week 1 starts, right before the early game kickoffs. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, September 8th. Again, the link is in the description below. Eligibility restrictions apply. Please see the website for details. And if you want more details, here's my lineup that I will be submitting this week, Week 1, to kick off the DraftKings contest. So at quarterback, I'm going with Carson Wentz. That's right, the Eagles quarterback. I expect him to have a huge game. I expect him to have a huge year. He's cheap. There are other quarterbacks that might have a better week, but you know what? At that price, you got to take him. At running back, I'm going Dalvin Cook and Chris Carson. I think the Seahawks win big against the Bengals, which means I think Chris Carson gets in the end zone a few times. Dalvin Cook, I'm very high on this year, so I'm riding that Minnesota wave. My wide receivers are Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers in an epic battle against the Patriots. It's Big Ben's new go-to guy. I think he's going to force feed him. I think he's going to show Antonio Brown what he's been missing out on. I also have Mike Williams from the Chargers. I think he steps into that wide receiver 2 role. I think he scores a touchdown. He's a big body. He's a big target in the end zone. So I think he's going to score a touchdown this week. And I have D.D. Westbrook, who's a sleeper for me this year in fantasy. I think that's going to be Nick Foles' favorite target. I think he's going to see at least 10 to 12 targets, and I think he might score a touchdown. My tight end will be Hunter Henry for the same reasons why I like Mike Williams. I like Phillip Rivers as my quarterback. He's an end zone target. Therefore, you put the two together, that's fantasy points right there, baby. And my flex, I like to fill with the running back position, just giving you guys a heads up every week. That's what I'm probably going to do, and I'm going Le'Veon Bell because he's cheaper than all the running backs he's better than. I know he's on the Jets now, but I think Adam Gase is going to force feed him the football. He's going to see at least 25 touches, and there's no doubt he's going to get in the end zone. My defense is the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they turned the ball over a few times. Case Keenum, as the quarterback for the Washington Redskins, is not the best quarterback in the world. I think we know that. He had one good year with the Vikings. Seems like it was a little bit of a fluke, so I think the Eagles turn him over. Possibly pick 6, something like that. And plus, the punt return game is strong. Let's see what Madden has in store for Week 1. We start with tonight's game, the Thursday night game, an NFC North showdown. The Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. Two teams I like. I like one more than the other, and the team I like more than the other is the Green Bay Packers. I got them winning tonight's game, not because I don't like the Bears. I love the Bears. I love their defense. But you know what? Aaron Rodgers, man, I think him and Matt LaFleur, they're going to have something going on. They beefed up the defense. I don't know. I think they win the NFC North this year. But you know what? I got the Packers winning the division, and I got them with a statement game in Week 1 in Chicago. Let's see what Madden thinks. We pick up the action. It is 35-20. Oh my goodness, the Bears are up by 15 late against the Packers with 2:14 left to go in the game. Aaron Rodgers drops back. He scrambles, and oh, it's Khalil Mack with the sack. Then he does a little crab dance in the circle, gets up. Let's see what he does here. Oh, get it. Okay, I see you. 35-20. Look at that. Fast forward 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. I got faith in Aaron Rodgers. I don't know about you. I think a touchdown's coming here. In the shotgun formation, drops back, throws it across the middle. It is batted away. Aaron Rodgers not having his best day. Look at that. Prince of Mukamura. Miss you, man. Miss everybody who the Giants let go, for crying out loud. But you know, let's not get into that. This is Packers-Bears. All right, we're going to fast forward a bit. It's still 35-20. 1 minute left to go in the game. The Packers have the ball back, but it's at the 7. Let's see what happens. Rodgers drops back over the middle, and it's dropped by Jimmy Graham. What happened to Jimmy Graham? Anybody? Can somebody explain to me what happened to him? He was the best tight end in the league for about a year and a half. And with that, it looks like the Chicago Bears, according to Madden, are going to take this one 35-20. An opening night, I wouldn't say upset. I think the Bears actually might be favored in this game. Someone look it up. I haven't looked at the point spread, but you know what? If you're telling me the Bears are going to win, I'd say, fine, okay, you might be right. I'll pick the Packers anyway. Madden picks the Bears. Anxious to see who you guys pick. Up next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, an AFC West versus an AFC South matchup. And I don't know if this is a powerhouse type matchup. I mean, the Jags were good 2 years ago. They had a setback last year because they didn't really have a quarterback who could throw the football. But now they have Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles. Good for Nick. Good for you, Nick. I'm glad you found a home. But you know what? Not picking you in this game. I got the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, they're my pick to win the Super Bowl. I think they start the season off strong. I think Jacksonville will be fine. I think they're a 500 team around there. I think they're going to give some teams fits. Just don't think they win this game. Let's see what Madden thinks. Fast forward, 1:17 left to go in the game. Kansas City is up 27-24, 3rd-8. Let's see what they do here. You have Patrick Mahomes. You're going to throw the football. No, you're not. You have the reigning MVP. Let's hand the ball off, and let's not seal this game up. You're going to have to punt. And here is that punt attempt. We're showing it for a reason. Something happened on this. You know that for a fact. Let's see what happens. Oh, he drops back for a fake. And he's a man open in the flat. Hits him. Moves forward to the 29 for a first down. That is going to wrap it up because the Jacksonville Jaguars have no timeouts whatsoever. So they don't put the ball in Patrick Mahomes' hands. They put the ball in the punter's hands, and it works out perfectly for Andy Reid, who has some big balls according to Madden. That was interesting. Not how I would have drew it up, Madden, but you know what? Got the job done. We agree. Kansas City Chiefs 27, Jacksonville Jaguars 24. Madden's going with the Chiefs. Up next, we have the Atlanta Falcons at Minnesota taking on the Vikings. These are two teams I think have bounced back years. I think they'll be better than they were last year. I think they both will be in contention to make the playoffs. I'm not sure both of them will, but a week 1 matchup for sure that's going to have playoff implications down the road. I'm going to take the Vikings here. They're at home, and Matt Ryan struggles on the road. He just does. He's not the same away from Atlanta. They do play in a dome, so this might be a little different. Maybe he is more successful because Minnesota plays indoors, and he doesn't struggle as much indoors as he does outdoors. But you know what? I love the Purple People Eaters defense. I'm kind of high on them this year. I think they're a borderline playoff team. I think they defend their turf and take the victory. I'm taking the Vikings over the Falcons. Let's see what Madden has. All right, we fast forward into the action. It's 35-24 Vikings. Look at that. Madden going against me. Going against me. 1:40 left in the clock. 3rd-3. They might run the ball here. They should. Play action. Ryan drops back, and he is sacked. Keeping it an 11-point game. Keeping it 2 possessions. And that means the Vikings are getting the ball back with Kirk Cousins trying to lead a comeback, which he never actually does. All right, Kirk, prove me wrong. There's 1:30 left to go in the game. 35-24 Minnesota. The Vikings starting at their own 5-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Takes a snap, drops back, just stands there, and that's what happens when you just stand there. Madden does that all the time. It's a safety. That's going to wrap up the game because the Falcons are getting the ball back, making it 37-24. Atlanta Falcons beating the Minnesota Vikings, according to Madden. Up next, one of the most hyped teams in the league. One of the most talked about teams in the league. One of the most polarizing teams in the league. For some reason, I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns. They're going against the Tennessee Titans and Madden MVP Marcus Mariota. Let's not get to the table. I got to make my pick. I'm going to go to the Browns here. I know that the Titans have MVP of Madden, Marcus Mariota. But you know what? There's too much talent on the offensive end. They also have a stout defense. I think they get their campaign off to a great start. I'm not expecting Super Bowl from the Browns by any means, but I do expect them to fight for first in the AFC North. So give me the Browns. Let's get to the action. It says no huddle, although they literally just huddled right in front of our eyes. Mariota drops back. Oh, he makes a break for it, and he does not make it to the first down, which means the Tennessee Titans are going to have to settle for 3 and hope to tie the game with the field goal and send this into overtime. We now fast forward to that field goal. Here it is. The kick is up, and it is good, leaving 3 seconds on the clock for Baker Mayfield. Nothing's going to happen. I think we're going to overtime with this one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. The Titans obviously win the coin toss. They have the football. Marcus Mariota for the first play of overtime. He's the MVP of Madden, right? So he's obviously going to do something good here, right? No. He's picked off on the first possession in overtime. A very MVP-like thing for you to do, Marcus. Now the Browns have the ball at midfield, 24-24, 13:55 left to go. Baker Mayfield drops back. Quick decision over the middle, 9 yards, getting closer to field goal range. I have a feeling here Baker is probably going to lead the Cleveland Browns into scoring the football, into winning this game. But you know what? Madden's weird. You never know what can happen. All right, well, the Browns did not get the first down somehow, so they're going to be punting the football, trying to pin the Titans back against their end zone. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's a fake. Oh, it's an end around. Oh, that's going to end it. That's going to end it. They get to the 18, 19-ish yard line. That's it. It's over. Titans messed up. Madden with our second fake punt in a clutch situation. Madden, what is up with you this year? I love it. I love it. Taking chances. Let's go. All right, here we go. It's 4th and inches from the 9-yard line. This should be a chip shot. Should be very easy. Madden, don't pull anything crazy, and Madden does not pull anything crazy. The Cleveland Browns, according to Madden, win this one 27-24 in a game. That's a lot closer than I think a lot of people think it's going to be. Next up, we have an AFC East battle of mediocrity. The Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets, the two New York football teams that I do not root for or care about, battle at MetLife Stadium to see who's going to finish in second place to the New England Patriots. Let's see who Madden has. I'm going to tell you who I have. I have the New York Jets. I actually think they're going to be pretty decent this year. Sam Darnold, I think, is solid. They added C.J. Mosley to that defense. They have a very solid defense. I love Jamal Adams. He's one of my favorite players in the league. It hurts me to say that because I'm a Giants fan, but you know what? You got to give credit where credit's due. I'm going to give the Jets some props. You know, adding Adam Gase, Le'Veon Bell. Look at you. Now, don't mess it up. We fast forward to the action, and it's 24-17 Bills. What is this? 31 seconds left to go. Darnold drops back, stands there, does nothing. Over the middle. Oh, there's a flag. Personal foul. Grabbing the face mask on this side. This guy. It's against the defense, which means the Jets are going to gain 15 yards. It's going to put them closer to the end zone. Let's see if Sam Darnold can actually punch it in and tie this football game. All right, here we go. 1st and goal, 20 seconds left. Sam Darnold in the shotgun from the 5. Let's see what happens here. Drops back. Oh, it's a touchdown. Wide open. That's his tight end right there, who I think is going to have a decent year. And he spiked. Oh, no, he doesn't spike it. Places it down gently, like a gentleman. But celebrates. Extra point away from tying the football game are the New York Jets. Uh-oh, we're showing the kickoff. That's not good for somebody. 24 up. Let's see what happens. Bills receive to the 20, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, out at the 49-yard line, putting Josh Allen in prime position to set his team up for the game-winning field goal. Let's see what happens. 11 seconds left, 24-24. Here we go, 1st and 10. Let's see what Josh Allen does here in the shotgun formation. Ball's hiked, drops back in the flat, gets about 15-ish yards, puts the Bills in field goal range. Let's see if they kick it right now. Not going to mess around. Let's see if Hauschka can hit a 50-plus yarder. Here we go. Hauschka. I like to say Hauschka. Say it with me. Hauschka. The kick is up. It has the distance. It is good. And the Buffalo Bills come into MetLife Stadium and hand the New York Jets their first loss of the season. A very New York Jets thing to do. As the saying goes, say it with me, Jets fans, same old Jets, according to Madden. All right, another AFC matchup. Ravens, a team I don't particularly care about or think is going to do anything this year, versus the Dolphins, another team I don't particularly care about and I don't think is going to do anything. This is, to me, one of the most boring games on the slate, but let's get to it. We got to pick it anyway, and I'm taking the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, I think, has a decent day. I don't know if he's going to be able to throw the football like many people think he is this year, but you know what? He's going against one of the worst teams in the league, and Mark Ingram is right there to hand the ball off to, so I have a feeling he's going to be all right today. Fast forward to the action. It is 28-10 Ravens with 5 seconds left to go in the game. We can make up any storyline we want, but the fact is that the Ravens are going to win this game. Let's check out what the last play is, which is going to be a deep, deep Hail Mary. There it goes, and nothing happened. That's the highlight we decided to show because nothing probably exciting happened in this game. Madden agrees with me. Ravens, 28-10 over the Dolphins. Up next, an NFC East battle. The Washington Redskins versus my pick to win the whole NFC and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, the Philadelphia Eagles. It makes me sick to say that, but I'm saying it. It also makes me sick to stand in front of this flag, but I'm doing it because the colors are pretty. No secret here. I'm going the Eagles at home. I think they win big. Let's see what Madden thinks. All right, it's 31-0. Just like I think, Madden, you and I are on the same page. And Dwayne Haskins is in the game. Something bad must have happened. Down the sideline. Oh, it's complete for his first completion of his career. 25 yards on his first attempt. Congratulations, Dwayne Haskins. You have your first completion in Madden, at least. Congratulations. Let's see if he can build on that because that's the only storyline to this game right now that we have left. 31-0, 20 seconds left. Haskins drops back over the middle. It's complete, and his receiver is down at the 29-yard line. The clock is running. There's no timeouts left. This is how the game is going to end. It's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles 31, the Washington Redskins 0. Eagles going 1-0. I have it. Madden has it. I'll be shocked if you don't have it too. It's time for one of the best games of the slate. That is the NFC champions, Los Angeles Rams. Right here. Going against the Carolina Panthers, and I guess kind of hobbled Cam Newton. I like the Panthers defense. I think they're a well-rounded team, but Cam's injury is kind of bothering me a little bit. I think I was going to go with the Panthers until he kind of hurt himself in preseason. Don't know what I'm going to get from him, so I'm going to take the Rams here with caution. I'm not confident in this one. I'm not confident at all. I think they're slightly the better team. I thought Carolina might come out at home and steal this one in week 1, but you know, Cam's a little hobbled. Aaron Donald's going to be able to chase him down. I mean, he's not dead in real life like he died in preseason last week, like Madden kind of implied, saying they're going to go 3-13. So I'm going with the Rams here. And look at this. 1:41 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Madden says, F your prediction, Josh. It's 28-13 Panthers. You don't know what you're talking about. Jared Goff just got paid, and he just got lazy all of a sudden. But anyway, drops back to the right. It is a touchdown. Let's see who it is, just for fantasy purposes, so I can pretend like I have him. Robert Woods, who I had last year. None of you care. That's okay. 28-19, extra point pending. It's 28-20 now, 1:24 left to go in the game. 3rd and 9 for Cam Newton. Let's see what he does here. Do they try to put the game away? Nope, they hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. Gets a few yards, which means the Rams are getting the ball back with a chance to tie the game. All right, no huddle, 52-51 left on the clock. 28-20, 1st and 10 for Goff. He drops back, steps up, and he dumps it off. Why? You need to move the football. It's now 2nd and 8. You have no timeouts. What is going on, Madden? What are you doing? And they're huddling. Why are they huddling? Oh, that's not a no huddle, Madden. It's not a no huddle. Goff drops back. He drops back. He drops back. And then he spins into a sack. That's gonna do it. That's it. That's it. It's over. 28-20. The Carolina Panthers defeat the Los Angeles Rams in a game I think is going to be very close. I went with the Rams. Matt went with the Panthers. Who do you go with? Next game on the slate, 2 AFC teams. We have the Indianapolis Colts, where Andrew Luck retired early. I don't know whether or not you agree with his decision or not, but the fact is the Colts are going to have to go on without him this year. They have a nice roster. They have a nice O-line. They have weapons. Their defense has bolstered up a little bit. Everyone thought this might be the year for Andrew Luck and the Colts, but you know what? It's just not going to be. Versus the Los Angeles Chargers, a team that Madden has picked to win the Super Bowl this year. I like them. I think they make the playoffs. Melvin Gordon holding out kind of worries me a little bit, but you know what? They have weapons on offense. They're very talented on defense, although they seem to get injured all the time every year, which is not a good look. But you know what? I like them, and I like them in this game. Give me the Chargers. Let's see what Madden thinks. All right, fast forward to the action, and it's a tie game, 28-28. Look at that, 1:22 left to go in the game, and the Colts are attempting a field goal. Let's see what happens here. The kick is up, and it is good. Vinatieri, now 77 years old, breaks the tie, 31-28. The Chargers have some making up to do. All right, next possession, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers starting at their 20 with 1:10 left to go in the game. Let's see if they can put together a drive. Rivers in the shotgun, drops back, in the flat. It hits his receiver. There's a flag on the play. Crossing my arms, pulling down my face, and going in that direction, AKA it is a personal foul against the defense. It is a face mask, giving the Chargers an extra 15 yards. 15 yards! Let's see what Rivers can do with it. 1st and 10 from the 44. Rivers in shotgun. Play action. Drops back. Clean pocket. Oh, it's tipped, and it is picked off. He is intercepted. Phillip Rivers, a horrible time to throw an interception. That's pretty much going to do it. 31-28. The Colts go to Los Angeles, go to the smallest stadium in the league with absolutely no fan base, and they kind of shocked the Chargers, winning 31-28. Winning 31-28, going against me again, Madden. Listen, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. What do you guys think? Next up, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This one is an easy one for me. I don't expect much from the Bengals at all this year. If they can win 4 games, I think you're happy in Cincinnati. Actually, I think you're kind of sad because you won a draft pick, but I think you can't expect more than 5, maybe? I don't know. And the Seahawks, they're always in it. You have Russell Wilson, you're always in it. And I'm taking them this week against the Bengals. I don't think this game is close at all. Let's see what Madden thinks. And I was right. 42-19, Madden agreeing with me here. 1:38 left to go in the game. For some reason, Russell Wilson's still out there. What are you doing out there, Russell? Let's see what happens here. Under center, I'm going to hand the ball off, I assume. You should kneel, but they're not going to do that. There's a play action for whatever reason. He scrambles up the middle like he shouldn't. Fumble recovered by the Seahawks, but Pete Carroll apparently playing, let's get Russell Wilson injured. Moving along, the Seahawks have not learned their lesson, apparently. 3rd and 2, they should take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. And they hand the ball off, and Chris Carson gets leveled. Pete Carroll apparently playing, let's put all of my offensive players in the hospital. But they win. They win the game. I guess. Congratulations, Pete. Congratulations to the Seahawks. Madden has you winning. I have you winning. I'm pretty sure the fans of TPS are going to have you winning as well. And now it is time for my New York Football Giants to lose in Dallas and play the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. I have no faith in this New York Football Giants team. I love you, Eli, but you're old as dirt. I don't expect you to do anything. This offensive line is still terrible. We gutted our defense. I'm going to complain about the Giants all year unless Eli pulls rabbits out of his hat every week. They're going to be terrible. Dallas is a playoff team. Let's get to the highlights and see what Madden thinks. We fast forward to the action, and it's 31-17 Cowboys, just like I suspected. But Eli Manning is threatening here at the 10-yard line, takes the snap. Oh, in the corner of the end zone, it is a touchdown. Is that Corey Coleman? I think that's Corey Coleman. It is Corey Coleman with the touchdown. He scores, making it 31-23, extra point pending. Eli's making this interesting. I still don't see a way the Giants come back and win this game, but you know what? Madden and I have disagreed all day. The Cowboys are now punting the football to the New York Giants with a chance to tie the game. And it's horrible field position to start this drive. Eli Manning backed up. Let's see what happens here. Handoff to Saquon Barkley. Oh, he breaks it kind of open to the 20, 15 yards. Nice run to start the drive. Let's see if Eli can build upon it. I don't think he can. I don't have faith in a late 30-year-old Eli Manning. No huddle here at the 20. Eli in the shotgun. Let's see what happens here. Takes a snap, drops back again, hits Saquon over the middle for another 20 or so yards. Look at Eli checking down all day. I mean, I'd rather that than you throwing an interception downfield, but I don't know if I'm speaking too soon on this one because I think I've seen this story before. No huddle. Here we go. The 39-yard line. Eli drops back again. Scrambles. Eli can move in this game. Oh, shades of the Super Bowl. No, not shades of the Super Bowl. I thought he shed the tackle. I thought he was throwing it downfield. But he throws a pick to Sean Lee. Welcome back, Sean Lee. I know you've been hurt for the past few years. I'm sure Cowboys fans are going to look forward to having you healthy this year. If you are healthy this year, you hand my New York Football Giants an L, according to Madden. I agree with Madden. Do you agree with Madden? Next, we have the NFC representative for the Super Bowl this year, according to Madden, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo, his handsome face. And the San Francisco 49ers going into Tampa, facing Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who I expect nothing from this season. I expect you guys to not do a damn thing. Jameis, just stay on the field, please. Don't get suspended. Don't get hurt. Don't do anything dumb. Just play quarterback. Your career's on the line. Listen to me. I'm rooting for you. I'm going to take San Francisco in this game. I do think Tampa Bay puts up a fight, though. If I was a betting man, I'd take Tampa Bay with the spread, whatever it is. But you know what? This is man versus Madden, and we pick winners here. And I think the Niners are going to win this game. Let's see what Madden thinks. 14-9, 121 left to go in the game, and the Bucs attempting a field goal to push this lead to 8. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good, pushing the lead to 17-9, which means Jimmy G is going to have to drive the length of the field and get a 2-point conversion. I'm going to say it right now. He's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. I have faith in Jimmy G. All right, here we go. San Francisco at the 25, 1:17 left to go in the game. Jimmy G, play action, stands there, throws it over the middle. It is picked off the first play of the drive, and Jimmy G just proves me wrong and does me dirty. Come on, man. What? Malik Edwards with the pick. He's pounding his chest. He's all riled up. Tampa Bay at home beats the San Francisco 49ers. Matt and I disagreeing once again. Next on the slate, we have the Detroit Lions traveling to Arizona to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams, again, I expect nothing from. I'm a huge Matt Stafford fan. A lot of people aren't, but I think he's a very good quarterback, just stuck in a crappy situation with a head coach who's afraid to throw the football downfield. But I'll save the rant for later. Going against Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, I have a feeling the Cardinals are going to win this. I do. I don't know why. I don't have any logic to justify it, but that's my pick. Give me the Cardinals. Let's see what Madden thinks. Oh, and Madden agrees with me. It's 20-10 with 1:33 left to go in the game, and barring anything catastrophic, they're going to win this game. David Johnson runs for the first down. Detroit uses their last timeout, but that's not going to be enough because Kyler Murray is about to kneel down and run this clock out, making the Arizona Cardinals winners in Week 1, 20-10. Madden agreeing with me. What do you think? Next up, we have the game of the week in my eyes, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New England Patriots. This is going to be a good one. Now, look, I think the Steelers, I don't think they really miss a beat. In fact, I think they might get a little better. The drama's gone. AB is gone. Him and his helmet. He's wearing another helmet somewhere. He's probably wearing a helmet watching this right now in his boxers or something like that, eating ice cream, but the helmet's on because he loves that helmet so much. Either way, Steelers are drama-free. Patriots are the Patriots. There's not enough accolades to give Tom Brady. But you know what? You can call him the GOAT. You can call him whatever you want. The Patriots are going to be good. I'm going with the Steelers, though, in this one. I think this is a statement game on the road. And if you're going to catch the Pats fans, you know this. Do not argue with me. You know this. If you're going to catch the Pats, you catch them in September. And that's what the Steelers do. Let's see what Madden thinks. Oh, and Pittsburgh is up 24-20 with 1:35 left to go in the game. The ball is at the 3. Might as well be in the end zone because Tom Brady's at quarterback. Let's just see how he's going to do it. Drops back, stands, and hits a wide open Julian Edelman like I said he would because he's Tom Brady. That was the most obvious thing in the world. Patriots now up 3. Big Ben with the ball. 40 seconds left to go in the game at the 47. They're in striking distance for a field goal here. Drops back. Hits Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's fighting for a first. And it looks like he might get it, might not. But you know what? They're closer to field goal range. And it's second down anyway. Big Ben and Juju hooking up. I think we're going to see more of this for the rest of the game. It is now first down. 25 seconds left to go in the game. Big Ben drops back. And he hits, look who it is, Juju Smith-Schuster on an out. They are now definitely in field goal range. They're actually in range to even score a touchdown and steal this one in the fourth quarter without even going into overtime. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, no, looks like they're going to kick a field goal here. Yep, lining up. Here we go. Kick is up. It is good. 27-27. 8 seconds left. This looks like this one's going into overtime. Fast forward here, 27-27. Looks like the Steelers gotten the ball first. 12:43 left to go in the game. 3rd and 10 for Big Ben. Let's see what happens here in the shotgun formation. He drops back. He's looking. Clean pocket. He can just stand there all day, which is what he does, and launches one down the field, and it is complete to who? Say it with me, everybody. Juju Smith-Schuster. That might do it. They're at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. I think they're going to finish them off right here. And here we go, 12:03 left to go. Big Ben drops back and hits Vance McDonald over the middle for a touchdown. Vance is an absolute monster. No surprise he catches the game-winning touchdown here. Madden takes the Steelers. I take the Steelers. I felt a little different on this one. I thought they'd take the Patriots for sure. This is going to be a toss-up. Who do you guys got? Next game on the slate is the New Orleans Saints looking to build on their success from last year against the Houston Texans. Hopefully Deshaun Watson stays healthy. I think these are 2 teams that could possibly make the playoffs. I do think the Saints take a step back. Drew Brees is getting a little older. The Lions are getting a little bit older. I do think they're good. I do think they fight for a playoff spot. Just not too confident in them. And I'm very confident that the Houston Texans are going to win the AFC South because Andrew Luck is gone, Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt. I mean, I really don't have to say much more because there's not much in that division to brag about. And I'm going to take the Texans here. I think they go into New Orleans and shock the Saints, just like Tampa shocked the Saints last year, which was a weird thing. I think they're going to go off to a slow start again, and I think the Texans take this one. Let's see what Madden thinks. Oh, and Madden laughing in my face saying, this is what we think, 45-3, take that. The Saints running away with it. Why are they even handing the ball off here to Latavius Murray? Gets the first down. The Saints are going to run away with this one according to Madden. Very, very boring game. I guess Drew Brees came out chucking the football all around the field, putting up 45 points. Deshaun Watson not able to score according to Madden. Madden has the Saints. I have the Texans. Who you got? And the last game of Week 1, Monday Night Football. The Raiders host the Denver Broncos. Now, the Raiders run Hard Knocks. They got Antonio Brown. You know the helmet issues. You know all that stuff. Don't have to get into it again. Denver picked up Joe Flacco. Always solid on defense. I like Denver in this. I do. I think the Raiders are just a mess. I don't expect them to be good at all this year. I expect them to finish last in that division. I think Denver is not going to be that great either, but I do think they're going to be very competitive, and I think they win this game on the road. So give me Denver. All right, let's see what Madden thinks. 1:40 left to go in the fourth, and the Raiders are up 11. Derek Carr drops back. Play action, not running the football here for whatever reason. Gruden, for whatever reason, calling a pass play call, and Derek Carr is sacked. Madden making no sense. You should run the football, but you know what? That's what Madden does. To add to that, now we fast forward and they're kicking a long field goal. Really long field goal. It's up. It is short, giving Denver prime position. John Gruden, well, Madden John Gruden at least, making terrible, poor choices right now. Broncos down 11, have a shot to come back. All right, 17 seconds left. Looks like Flacco took up most of the clock, so what happens here is probably irrelevant, but you never know. Stands in the pocket, doesn't move like a statue, and then throws a pick. I think we see a theme with Madden. If you stand like this, bad things happen. Raiders win 28-17, according to Madden, going against what I say. Let us know what you say. Let us know what you think for Week 1, because that is the whole slate. That is every game. You can also talk to me in the comments, or you can follow me right here. Also, below this and in the description is our link to our CBS Pick'em pool. You pick games every week. The player or the person with the most correct picks at the end of the season wins $750 in gift cards. What up? On whatever you want. So make sure you click that link below, and also make sure you click the link for DraftKings. That's right. You can win $3,500 for nothing. Free. There's no money down. This is free fantasy football from DraftKings. $3,500. All you have to do is click the link, make a lineup, and come in first. I know I made it sound really, really easy, but that's really all you have to do. So do it. The link is right here. And make sure you join me, Josh Rodriguez, next week for week 2 of Man vs. Madden.